Hello and welcome. Today's video. Last we left off, we had played a couple of cup games. We got eliminated in one and we succeeded in another. Brings us to today's episode. Right off the bat, we're at home against Newcastle, a Premier League side. We are going to die. We are going to get absolutely slaughtered. And then we are going to be away against Hungerford. Form since last time has been really bad. There's that one really nice game in there, but otherwise we even lost a game. But hopefully, after this last win, we're looking to get it back. We're going to lose this game, so that's not great. Unfortunately, that puts us second in the National League South because Ebbsfleet has gone on a win streak. We're still well ahead in terms of goal differential, and I assume XG, yeah, we're still miles ahead of everybody else. It really came down to the fact that when Asante went down, no one could score. He was that creative force. Who'd have thought if you had a League 2 player on your bench? Oh, he's only a National League Standard player now. Oh, unfortunate. Well, still, the best player at our club went down. Everything else went poorly. Who transfer list? Gone. Okay. However, I've already done the fixtures. This is the team we're using today. It is a heavily, heavily rotated side. A lot of the people that we normally use on the bench, some people that are kicking up a fit. We have brought in a few new transfers, mostly coming on loan. We have Jack Moore Billingham. He is currently on loan from Scunthorpe. He's a 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability player. Comes in to be a good option anywhere we want him in the midfield. Similarly, we got Ollie Hubert up front. I don't know if we've seen him before. On loan from Yeovil. 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. Really can play anywhere we want in striker, considering we lost another one. Jaden Smith went down. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. We needed strength and depth. We also brought in Marcus Sablier. 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, another one who can play really anywhere we want in the midfield. It just came down to Bebington and wherever the other one is, McNabb. They just weren't doing it for us anymore. Rotated the side, brought in some new players, hoping to see some improvement from everybody. Otherwise, just see what happens. We are also looking to get Enoch Asante back match fit. And we are already in the match. I totally forgot when I was already in here. We are ready. Get thumped. A full attendance, 5,000 people, max capacity attendance. But best case scenario here is we draw this game. We get to go play them at their place, gain a bunch of money. Fortunately, there is no way we can do an under-the-table deal, get that sort of thing happening. Plus, I doubt they want to play us all that badly. Ooh, they're already on the attack, and it's not going to stop. And we just give away a penalty. Oh my goodness. Lost a midfielder already. Okay. But no. You're going to lose one of our strikers, specifically you are going to drop back. Portia. You're going to go over to here. You're going to be playing as a target forward. Attack. That doesn't really... I guess you're going to be playing as a poacher. Going forward, you're going to be continuing to play as a pressing forward because that's what you're good at. We do need to do something about this. So we need coming off. Looks like Sablier is coming on to play that central midfielder on attack. No one else wants to do it, and no one else is good at it. Crocker. Yeah. That's the change we'll do. Not a good sight. And it looks like we've already lost. Yeah, French is never going to block up a penalty. Luckily, he's never had to do it. Well, had to do it many times. Luckily, we've never been in a penalty shootout. That would be atrocious. They're already at 1.5 XG. We don't even have a shot yet. Again, as I said, we are going to get slaughtered here. If Sante can do something, I'll be happy, but no, he's... Oh, just came back from his injury. Pulled his groin or something, I don't know. What this man gets up to in his free time. They're on the attack again. They're outpacing us. We do get the block in. French does a good job collecting that. Our schedule is finally calming down. We're down to about 1 game a week. This might be one of our few. I mean, we have a game in 2 days, but for 3 days. But we're calming down because we're out of the cups. We're about to drop out of this cup. Everything is very nice and easy. Oh, good clearance there. Not fully cleared though. Hopefully, oh, it was a. Still, they probably are going to score. Kick. Premier League. No, we block. Nice job, French. It earns them a corner, but still. To go in otherwise. Hubert, get it. Hubert, no. Come on, Hubert. A little bit better from you. Win another corner. I'd say, you know what, screw it, let's go attacking. I don't think we're going to, especially being down to this few men. We're just gonna stem the bleeding. I was hoping we'd at least do something. I wasn't expecting us to. But there was an outside chance of, I mean, we are playing a stupidly rotated side. Everyone's been thrown a fit. I know we're going to lose this game, so there's no reason to risk injuring the starters when I know we're going to lose. Luckily, we're now out of the cup. Did earn a little bit more money. Not as much money as I would have liked. Much rather drawn a team we could have stood a chance of beating if we knew we were just going to lose. Or if we knew we were playing at home. Oh my goodness, Enoch Asante. 12th goal of the season. Since we last were here, as I said, our strikers are not scoring. So let's hope we can turn that around. Asante, no, he's not chasing that way too far. News is, Asante likes to score. Asante is back from his injury. Start doing things again. Maybe we'll stop looking like a dead fish on offense and defense. A lot of times, once again, we're a good team. We know we're a good team, one of the best teams in the league. Probably going to get promoted this season. It simply comes down to the fact that our depth is rough, and we've been getting injuries recently. And also, oh, where was I going? Depth. Oh, good. Thought was there. Away. Nope, it's gone. Well, whatever. 1-3 now. Asante picks the ball back in midfield. Hulbert, been calling you Hubert, haven't I? Hulbert gets the ball back and loses it immediately. The hope is that they maybe see Asante, they look at him and go, oh my goodness, that kid is incredible. Let's give you £1,000,000 for him. Well, a leak at the back. And another problem we're running into is we are not finding people worth signing. We're already over our budget. We still haven't gone down with that. Most of the players we've been trying to switch off still haven't switched. One thing that's difficult to judge, because we have two players that are so much better than everyone else, it's hard to judge actual star rating when we have two 4.5-star ability and potential ability plus players, and then we've got a bunch of 2-star players rocking around the club. If those 4-star players or 4.5-star players weren't here, the question is, how would everybody else be doing? No pressure, just go out and play your game. Rocker's having an awful game. 16-year-old old. He's never going to play in the Premier League. This is the only Premier League quality match he's ever going to get. He's going to make the most of it. Like Sam French is trying to make the most of it. This is certainly better training than a lot of games we've been going into. Oh, they want to switch someone off? Why? Playing awful. Not sure. Who's one's come on? And Finley. Remember, we're going to get thumped this game. There's nothing we could do about it other than not show up. Fortunately, I think the fans would be slightly pissed off with that. Have a sellout crowd. Oh, 5,000 people. It's certainly hype playing against a Premier League team. Everybody's excited. We know we're going to lose, but it's going to be years and years and years till our Sleeper USA team is up in the Premier League, so we've got a long way to go before we're playing against this quality competition regularly. So these fans that are hanging out and showing up here today, they have something to look forward to. French, come on, you could have gotten that. That was a slow ball within dive range. 1-6 now. Yes, please make the tactical change. And how many substitutions? We have 5, I believe, at this level. We already made 1. We got another couple we can make. Thompson, you know what? You can come on. You can play whatever role. Jeffers, you can stay off. Sante, it was only recommended you play 30 minutes, so you can off and do something else. Jeffers is our poacher. Whoever, I guess Alucard can come off. No, he can't. We got no one on the bench for him. On the bench for you. I guess Sundial can slip back. Richardson off for as Isaac. Play in that role, I guess. It doesn't matter to me. Once again, we're getting slaughtered here. We scored a goal, which is more than most teams can probably say at our level against this level of competition. Asante looking very good. We might. I mean, we're in position to score another. Get a good cross in. Hubert. Nope. Can't get his head down. I made all my... I probably have made... Haven't I? Yeah, whatever. And there's another one. 7-1. Probably going to be a record this game for us with most points scored and the worst loss. But, I mean, I hope this happens again next year. I hope we come up the third round or the whatever round we're in of the FA Cup, get thumped by a Premier League team. It continues to happen every single season until we're good enough to actually beat them. Because the money is great. This cup run has single-handedly funded our season, making us $200,000 full time. Look at the XG, 0.26 versus 3.86. Never seen anything so drastically awful before. And 1-8. Very good. Very good. Honestly, if I were one of the people that are sat on the bench saying, one of the normal starters, I'd be very annoyed not being able to play. You proved yourself. Oh god, they did not prove themselves. They did not appreciate that team talk. Well, finally face defeat. William Moore suspended for 1 game is justified. Reference just yeah, we're not going to appeal that. That's perfectly fine. I guess we could appeal. It's the only time we ever could appeal. With that being said, we'll get our starters back in and we'll look to actually do something in this next game as opposed to just taking the beating and fetal position on the ground as 11 people stomp on us from our surroundings. We'll be back in just a moment. Many changes for this next game. Then we are away against Hungerford, a lower down team in the division. French in goal. We got it back for more Richardson, Alucard, and Stanley. Sibilia is actually tired. Switch him off. Nab. Gonna play that role. He likes playing central midfield and attack. Noticed that before. Must have been playing with a younger squad to try and get match fit. Yeah, it looks like Sam is also a bit tired. It'll be fine. McLean is coming back from his injury in very short order. So Paul, Isaac, and McNabb in the midfield. Hulbert, Jeffers, and Asante up front. Asante is back. He's fit. And they only want him to play 45 minutes. Well, he's probably play the whole. Asante is struggling in match fitness, so he will need a little bit of help. But it will, as I said, it'll be fine. A marked improvement from you all today after getting thumped in that last match so horribly. They are 19th in the division. We're looking to make sure they get relegated. We'll get Ebbsfleet to start dropping games if we want to try and challenge for automatic promotion. Otherwise, we are in a mediocre place. We are up. That last game against the Premier League team, it did make us a lot of money. We are well into the green with this one. With this save in general. Ooh, nice job. Sean Jeffers. Out offside. He wasn't called for it. Looks like he's back to his scoring ways. Asante, he just needed to see that guy off to his right that giant of a man. And that's all I needed to know, that he can start scoring again. Yep, you see him. Over to the right. All he needs. Really cut the corner close there. I didn't expect him to be able to get that. No. Come back with it. Moore sends it over to Isaac. Isaac. Ooh, really testing the width of that goal there. I wish they'd throw it further inside than further outside. I'm okay if the goalie has to touch it. That earns us at least a corner kick. Oh my goodness. I just saw Ebbsfleet drop down. Does that mean we're the top of the league now? But I wish they'd throw it further inside. I'd rather they miss by the goalie's hand or foot or head or whatever the goalie wants to use to block the ball, rather than just miss the goal entirely and have it be a goal kick. Of course, that is not true if they're on an open goal. If they're on an open goal, they should avoid the goalie. But those long-range attempts where they just lump it in from as far away as they can and hope, those things they should test the keeper a little bit more. Oh my goodness, Jeffers. That man just took it in his body. Saw the goalkeeper, he was staring him down. Get a replay on this. Comes forward, he's looking at the keeper, he's got his arms out, man posed. And he just takes it in the chest, comes forward and says, "Mine." Launches it into the back of the net. Oh my goodness. Very, very nice. Yes, Ebbsfleet are losing their game against Dover, who are bottom of the league. Oh my goodness. I expect that to continue for a long time. But we are winning 2-0. Jeffers is scoring again. Asante is looking good. Our defense is looking good. All we need to be successful in this league. Good offense, good defense. The midfield can kind of screw around as long as they get the ball from the back to the front. I'm pleased with the number of shots. I'll just be doing brilliantly. It's been a while since we've had an overwhelming first half performance. Taking the ball around again. I'm hoping we can just keep the scoring going. I want to see everybody do well. Jeffers, no. Oh, he almost fell down over the line there. Yikes. Henley sends it to Asante. Loses the ball immediately. I recognize that name. Wyke. Old man target forward. I remember having him in a different save. Of course, the curse of mentioning a player means they're going to score on you, so hopefully that is not the case. Actually, I don't mind it too much, as long as we're going to have to pay out these goal bonuses anyway. Jeffers now, faster than everybody on the field, scores his hat trick. Been a long time. Been a long time. I don't know if he's still the top striker in the league anymore. Probably in and around there, considering how far ahead we are and how often he scores goals in bursts like this. Not as often as, but still in a good way. Good clearance there. Oh, apparently it wasn't a clearance. A miss. Oh, we need swaps. Swaps badly. Get Alucard off, who is totally tired. Other player we can bring off. It did say he should be limited, so I will bring him off. Thompson. Not going to be playing in that role. Swap these two around. There we go. A little bit worse. Ala, you can do jumping. Not the best at it, but you can do it. And one more substitution. We are up 3-0, so I'm not worried about doing this. He always seems tired. Bring off Stanley for Jackson. Good. Isaac now with a free kick. Getting the team back and working order. That's what I'm looking for. If we can avoid having injuries for the rest of the season, get these starters who were monstrously dominant back in the game, we'll be looking to, once again, challenge for automatic promotion. Oh my goodness, what just happened there? Good job. But as I was saying, we are looking to challenge for automatic promotion once we get all our players back. If we do get promoted, certainly be making to look upgrades basically across the board. Our midfield, our defense, basically everywhere. The main problem is, because we had that such packed schedule during the mid-season, It was very difficult for us to get training in, so people aren't progressing in the way they should, especially being a semi-pro team. Progression is very, very, very slow. However, that was a very good win. And taking a look down at the rest of the schedule, we'll probably have some game, this Ebbsfleet game, almost certainly is what we'll come back for, because that's the one we need to win near almost secure promotion. After that, we'll come in around somewhere down here. I start figuring out where we're going to end up. Either we're going to be top of the league, we might, wherever we're looking to secure promotion, or we might just come towards the end. That being said, thank you very much for watching. See you all next time.
Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.